Have you ever talked to anyone from Nogales?
No.
Oh, okay. There's a train that runs through the middle of the city. So there was one side is for Chapo's people, the other side, Mayo. Okay. So I worked for both. All right. They weren't enemies, but they weren't working really together, especially in Nogales. Wow. The guys from Mayo would get mad at me for working with it. The guy with Chapo, he was really easygoing. He didn't really care, you know. But the other guys were jealous, you know. My girls' uncles were with the Mayo. Okay. And yeah, I would go out to the ranch, and it's just like you see in movies. Huge ranch. Like 10, 12 dudes with AKs patrolling. The dude gets out of bed. What is the first thing he does? Throws on a flak jacket, you know, with the extra mags in the flak jacket, you know, like he had to live like that.
Yeah. So. And he was one of the plaza bosses.
Yeah. Okay. Somewhere around there.
So they were literally divided Nogales up.
Yeah.
The Chapitos and the Maitos.
Yeah.
Right.
So
wow, that's wild.
They would get mad, like for the Mexican people, because they sell a lot of cocaine right there in Mexico.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of the tiradores? They set up like stores.
Yeah.
So, but if one side gets caught selling on the other side, trouble could happen. You know.
Sure.
So
sure. Were any bodies dropping around this time?
Sometimes. When the bodies really started to drop was when Chapo was fighting Beltrán.
Right.
I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, the Beltrán Leyvas, who were they started out as a security wing for Chapo, but they opened up huge drug routes. They were really successful drug dealers, and Chapo eventually, I think in order to save one of his sons, you know, nobody really knows, but he basically started ratting on the Beltrán Leyvas.
Oh, yeah, all right.
Yeah, that's just what I've studied and what I've seen and heard. So yeah, they go to war. Yeah,
but in that time, they were fighting with the police. There was one day where they were throwing grenades at the police. The police killed like 12 of them. Like they literally just threw like 12 bodies in the back of. You've seen the pickup trucks they drive in Mexico. They filled a whole pickup truck full of bodies, and they were cutting people's heads off, rolling them down the street, like and sending messages and. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. It all culminated one night in my neighborhood where I bought my house.
Yeah.
They hit 8 houses. The Chapos hit 8 houses where Beltrán people were hiding, and it sounded like a war zone. I put my kids under our bed. We had this huge bed with these. They always say like it's a good place to hide, you know, because the bullets might not go through all the mattresses.
So you can hear in the distance.
It sounded like they were in my backyard. Wow. In my backyard, 50 cal rifles, sniper rifles. Yeah, like the next day I went out and there was holes like this and the cement. All the houses are cement. Right. You realize that? Right. Yeah. So it went on for over an hour. It sounded like a war zone.
And so they're raiding
these. It was crazy. It literally sounded like they were in my yard. 8 houses right around in my neighborhood. They killed like about 8-10 people that night. So I have PTSD from it. Yeah. Like loud noises will startle me, and I didn't know what it was at first. But
so basically, the Chapos were like raiding their safe houses, which happened to be in your neighborhood.
Yeah. They got them all out of there.
Wow.
Then later on, I think it was a few months later, is when they killed Beltrán down in I don't know where he was.
Cuernavaca.
All right. So when that happened. As soon as that happened, the whole neighborhood, you just heard everybody outside. Yeah.
Celebrating.
Yes.
Wow. That's crazy. It was lawless.
Yeah.
Wow. So
these guys had even as high as some of the military on their payroll.
For sure.
You know.
So did your guy, your point man, would he tell you like, hey, this is why this is going on? Would he kind of keep you informed about why?
Not too much. The Mayo people, everybody knew everything. So it was he didn't talk too much. Like,
but how did you know all this was happening?
because I saw it with my own 2 eyes.
No, but
Yeah.
the politics of it, like who's
the-
fighting who? Would your girl keep you informed? Like
No, her uncles.
Okay.
Her uncles. I hung out with them as far as like drinking and stuff. I would
Right.
hang out with them more than I would the Chapo guy.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were working. Your girl's family, her uncles were working with Mayo's people.
Yeah.